welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are now finished with week 6. Triple check here. This week was for the world 66 and I went vegan, plant-based, and I explored a lot of recipes. I also explored a lot of plant-based meat alternatives. It was a lot of fun to just kind of research beforehand and sharing with you guys. So I had a great time showing some of my favorite products. I did a grocery haul plus some things that I already had in my fridge that are vegan. I'm gonna share that with you. Good morning. Today's my first day of going vegan for the next week. I'm excited to share with you some vegan recipes that I found, vegan products that I found, and how I'm gonna manage to hit 120 to about 130 grams of protein per day. Still sit around my calorie deficit, which slight calorie deficit of 1900 calories. 1 scoop of plant-based protein powder. Soft tofu, extra soft tofu. Whoop, focus. My tofu soup. Honest opinion. So the plant-based protein that I have is so bad. It's like iced coffee flavor. It was supposed to be like a protein coffee, which I love. The only way that I'll ever drink protein powder is with coffee and not just straight up. I tried it and I was like, this is not good. Crap, I have a whole tub of this. So I try to make baked goods with it. The texture of my baked goods just came out so terrible that I just threw it away. Like, I just know the taste of the powder that I'm just like, I can't eat this. So I used it again with this pancake. I can't. I literally cannot. I had like half of it, maybe like 3/4 of it. It's so disgusting. Like, I just can't. So I was gonna put like chocolate hazelnut spread on top, like Nutella. And I tried it and I was like, ooh, this is so good. And then I thought about it for a second, like, it's not vegan. And I put peanut butter instead. Yeah, anyone else just not a fan of watery syrup, aka sugar-free maple syrup? I hate that shit. I hate it so much. So I just went on my grocery haul and my vegan grocery haul. And I'm gonna take you through what I got that's like high protein. Mainly all of them is high protein vegan products that I purchased. Share with you the plant-based meat that I got. The Meatless Farm ground beef, 21 grams of protein per serving. Traditional seitan, 130 calories, 22 grams of protein. Got plant-based nuggets, 140 calories, 12 grams of protein. I also already had beefless ground from Gardein, and I got this vegan orange chicken and beefless tips. Breakfast sausages, plant-based, 110 calories, 11 grams of protein for 2. It's pretty tiny. This is my favorite vegan bacon. 45 calories, 4 grams of protein. Soft tofu. I have soft tofu. Silken. Firm. Miyoko's Creamery Double Cream Garlic Herb Cashew Milk Cheese. It's vegan cheese. Oh my god, I just had it and it's so good. It's so good. 3 grams of protein for 1 serving. This is actual milk, 120 calories, 2 grams of protein. 123 grams of protein. I got this. I'm gonna use this for baked goods. So flax milk plus protein. 60 calories for 8 grams protein. So for carb source, I got some red lentil rice. 180 calories for 13 grams protein. White rice. 180 calories for 10 grams protein. I believe this is the same. I also got Modern Table vegan sauce and pasta, 290 calories for 16 grams protein, Same thing, just this one's creamy Alfredo style, creamy Parmesan and herb style. Bonza plant-based mac and cheese with chickpea. Got pumpkin to make some stuff with. For the supplement side, I got soy protein powder because the one I have tastes like shit. So I just got that for this week. Vital wheat gluten flour. Whole flax seed. You can grind this up and use water and it'll become an egg placer. 6 grams of protein. For snacks, I got Hippies organic chickpea snacks. One serving is 130 calories with 4 grams of protein. It's not bad. Got myself some vegan protein bars. I had this last time. It was so good. So I got 2 of these. And I'm trying out a new one. Buoy Fit, I think. Boo Fit. Vegan pea protein. 200 calories. 13 grams of protein. For the superfood chocolate chip cookie dough, peanut butter, and chocolate chip, 11 grams. Protein, 11. This one is 170 calories, 12 grams protein. Ben & Jerry chocolate fudge brownie, PB and cookie. Ben & Jerry. So I'm gonna try the field roast apple and maple plant-based breakfast sausage. I kid you not, this smells really good. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. 10/10 would recommend. Wow, this is like creamy. One teaspoon of salt, mini chocolate chips. $30 grams. That's a great question. So the recipe ended up not becoming like a brownie consistency. They came out to be like cookie dough. So I made 20 of these little ones and they came out to be 117 calories, 11.6 grams of protein for each. For dinner, I am making this. We're gonna try this creamy Parmesan herb style vegan sauce and pasta. Yesterday I made vegan protein bean balls. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's too beany. 5 of these equal 1 serving size. It's 211 calories with 28 grams of protein. These vegan sausages from Field Roast are freaking delicious. Definitely worth it. Today we have silken tofu, which is very soft tofu. 9 ounces is 150 calories for 18 grams of protein. It's like scrambled vegan eggs. Just like that. That was one of the best breakfasts I ever had in a long time. There's a reason why you purchase plant-based meat. It is pricey, but I'm trying to do the math. I just need like store brands to just like come through and make these vegan sausages and bacon too. So I got red rice and then I'm using Sweet Earth traditional seitan. It smells like teriyaki. And then for vegetables, I have 100 grams of asparagus and 100 grams of shishito peppers, which you've seen me eat pretty regularly. And here's my serving of the seitan. And for the rice, you just boil some water, and then you actually remove it from the heat, put in the rice, and then you just let it sit with no heat for 10 minutes. And then you just use a fork and let it sit for 2-3 minutes and enjoy. So this is about 1 serving. I think this is about like a cup of rice when cooked. I have like 2 sausages left from field roast, and I was like, let's see if I can find a recipe. I just typed in apple maple seitan sausages and I clicked on 2 recipes. It's the reviews I have to go through. One of them said, I gave this to a few people and they said it tastes very similar to field roast sausages. This is exactly the review I was looking for. So I found apple sage seitan sausages. I never post comments, but these are amazing and they need 5 stars. My family rated them better than field roast. They're so cheap to make and we are so happy to have these alternatives that doesn't come wrapped in plastic. Apple, I have apple. White onion, I have maple syrup. I don't have maple syrup, but I have agave syrup. Oh, you can sub with agave. This is what I like. They write the sub right there. Liquid smoke, I believe that was optional. I don't have it. Garlic powder, I don't have ground sage. Smoked paprika, I have onion powder. I have salt, veggie broth. Do I have veggie broth? Vital wheat gluten, chickpea flour, and then nutritional yeast. I have all of that. My ass just saved myself. I got this 2 weeks ago. I remember I was like, I probably need that. I'm gonna just get it just in case I needed it. Today's the day. It's hot. They don't taste like sausages. It's 91 calories. It's 10.7 grams of carbs and then 1.9 grams of fat and 8.2 grams of protein. This is better than the bean balls that I made. So I'm gonna try this vegan orange chicken. It looks fine macro wise, like just looking at it like this, but it is 4 servings, 6 grams of protein, so it's not like the best macro friendly. If you look at this looks like 1 serving, but this is 4 servings. And if you're going vegan to like reduce your like carbon footprint, this came in 2 pouches. It wasn't really eco-friendly. I'm gonna have it with my protein rice that I made here. 2, 4, 2, 4. Always 1 extra. Like I said, this is 4 servings. So this is 2 servings. It's not really worth it. So I'm gonna eat half of this now and then the other half for snack, I guess. Look how small this is. 475-ish calories for this size. It's not bad. I don't like the kumquat. It's a bit too overpowering. Their imitation chicken isn't bad. It's actually the right chewiness for a chicken. I wouldn't eat it again because it's really high in calories. I'm trying out this meatless farm. I realize it's gluten-free, which means that this is made out of soy. I'm not really good with soy protein concentrate. We'll see how this tastes, but look at this. It literally looks like ground beef. I couldn't do it. It just doesn't taste good. I don't like it. For lunch, I'm just eating like some snacks that I have. So I had the Buoy Fit yesterday, the peanut butter something. I had it yesterday. It was so good because I had an off day yesterday with the vegan orange chicken. Hopefully this tastes good. This morning I craved it. I was like, crap. I only have this one, which is a superfood chocolate chip cookie dough. It has 13 grams of protein. And then I also have this one. I had this last time, which you saw. I love this because the flavor was good. I had the other one, which was like peanut butter chocolate. Didn't really like it, and I love peanut butter because the other flavor, like I said, it was peanut butter. It was so good. I'm probably gonna have all of them because my protein intake today is pretty shit. I'd rather hit my protein intake and not worry about my calories today. So I added a few meals that I did that was completely vegan. I didn't record like a full day or like all the days just because they were kind of the same meals. I would have to say that like 1 out of 2 of my meals were just not something that I would eat again. If I make something that is great in the future, I'll let you know, but this video is not it. Again, I didn't do a full week of going vegan. Today I had 147 grams of protein. Yesterday I hit 144 grams of protein, and this is all plant-based protein. High protein plant-based products that I recommend, not in order, First one is field roast breakfast sausages. Holy grass, they are so good. It's 11 grams of protein. It really tastes like sausages, and it's really flavorful. Sweet Earth hickory smoked vegan bacon is really good. They're 4 grams of protein per serving, which is 1 slice. I tried the white rice. It's not bad. I had the original. I think it's a good one to use if you do like fried rice. Because at first I was like, the rice isn't that good because I didn't really mix with the sauce or anything. But once I just like mixed it with my vegetables as well as like my other protein, it just tasted better, the rice. And I was like, this is actually really good. And it's 10 grams of protein per serving. Miyoko, their cashew milk cheese herb garlic is fantastic. Oh yeah, and then I also tried Sweet Earth traditional seitan. It's actually really good. If I can make seitan taste like that, I'm golden too. It's like a light teriyaki chicken taste. I put in hippies, but they're obviously just like snacks, so like pretty much any snack can be vegan plant-based. But I like hippies because they are high in protein. There's 4 grams of protein per serving, which most like snacks like chips and popcorn, things like that, it's not really high in protein. So 4 grams is pretty good. Whole Foods plant-based nuggets. They're fire. They're really good. Okay, so it's like a regular chicken nugget. That taste is the same. Texture of it is more like fish sticks. So it's like not that chewy, if that makes sense. But it doesn't taste like fish sticks. It tastes like chicken nuggets. That's all the products that I really enjoyed that were plant-based. It is definitely way cheaper to make your own seitan at home. Way cheaper than meat in most cases if you're prioritizing eating protein. Seitan is the way to go if you can make it at home. I'll try to go over some stuff that I found out and things that I know ahead of time that maybe you are interested about going vegan. So first thing is there's a difference between plant-based and vegan. I don't know why. I mean, I don't think anyone will correct you. Vegan is more of like a lifestyle, so it's more of like not just the foods that you eat but the products that you use. So like skincare products, you know, hair product, things like that. Some of them, they can be testing on animals, for instance. So like, yeah, it's more of a lifestyle. And then plant-based is just actually eating. But I heard that plant-based, it's like a more relaxed term for vegan. I used to do wine tasting a lot before the pandemic. Wine isn't vegan. I think beer as well. It really depends. You have to just like really look into the manufacturing process, because when they make wine, to speed up the fermentation process, they actually add in egg shells. So I received a wine box from First Leaf last week. I'm part of a wine club. This time they sent me this little like notes for each wine, and I was going to hit them up because it's my vegan week, and I was gonna ask which wines are vegan. On each one of these it says vegan friendly. Not all of them, so I think 3 out of the 6 that I received are vegan friendly. So gelatin is usually found in candy. If you don't know, gelatin, which is found in like gummy supplements, gummy worms, gummy bears, gummy candies, not vegan. So this entire week I was not able to take supplements. Like I take probiotics, they're in gummy form, can't take that. I have multivitamins that have gelatin in it. So I have not been taking my supplements the entire week. And it makes me wonder, like, how can I find gummy form multivitamin? I'm gonna have to look into it. So Smart Sweets is I would say it's like an Instagram brand. I had it multiple times. They're really good. They're actually not made from gelatin, so you can have that. If you are looking for a vegan alternative, it's made from plant-based. I learned a lot about cooking seitan. It's hard to work with. There's like this taste, the gluten taste is just really terrible. Like you just cannot like swallow that down. I've been researching on it as well. Like when you like look at recipes, like you skip down and you jump to the recipe. Yeah, I actually read through some of these like blogs, and they're really informative of like how to make seitan. I learned a few things. One, it's better to steam it or roll it in foil to lock in the moisture. When the moisture leaves the seitan, it's more of a like bread texture, which is fine. Like I made the protein bagel. It leaves that gluten taste that you're just like, I cannot do it. I just can't do it. I am going to try and continue exploring how to make seitan taste better. I think it is budget friendly, so that's why I'm continuing to try and make some great tasting seitan. I was looking up a recipe how to make sausages, vegan sausages. I actually didn't follow the recipe to the T, which I know I really should, because obviously it's my first time making seitan and you want to like not follow the recipe. It said to do the foil wrap on each sausage, and I was like, it's for the world challenge. I'm not gonna use foil to make sausages, so I just laid it and I just baked it. I thought it wasn't going to make a difference, but it did. It, one, doubled in size. Two, it dried up so quickly that it does not taste good, and it had that gluten flavor. I don't want to use foil because you're just using it to like keep the shape. I was like looking on Amazon like, oh, can you purchase like silicone sausage molds? And they have it. And I was like, oh, this is great. So thinking about purchasing that. And then on top of that, they had like little shark bites. Gymshark told me to do this challenge for the world. And then it just comes back to like making little shark molds for seitan in the future. A lot of people, they always recommend to steam seitan because it helps keep the moisture as well as the flavor in, and you want the flavor in, trust me. I'm definitely gonna try, not anytime soon because I'm ready to go back eating meat a little bit, but I will be trying in the near future how to make better seitan as someone who loves meat. I now have like my go-to vegan protein. I don't think I talked about it, but Skinny Pop is vegan and it's like white cheddar flavor. The original, it just tastes like butter, but then I realized that it's vegan, so it's just fake butter, and I'm impressed. I really enjoy this learning process, and on Instagram, like a lot of people are like, I'm impressed how much protein you're eating on a vegan diet, and I was like, me too. I really thought that I couldn't do it. I thought that I had to like supplement a lot of my protein with like protein powder. No, I didn't. I mean, I made pancakes one time, but it wasn't like I had that every single day either. And my top vegan high protein products is one, tofu. And then second is to find plant-based products. There's a lot. It is expensive, but it's worth just trying out for fun. 3, look up and try to figure out how to make seitan. 4, I think the easiest way to do swaps is like instead of getting wheat protein, you can do plant-based protein, like protein powder, or you can do like protein bars that are plant-based. I tried a few and they're actually really good. And I found out while eating a lot of different plant-based meat alternatives that I did not like soy isolate in the ingredient. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. All right, let's be honest here. Back to my Gymshark 6 challenge, my pledge. The first one was to, heal my relationship with food. Just trying out like all these new diets as well as like, new foods really help kind of venture out and not feel the need to binge. Like I am craving that because one, I'm like eating the foods that I want. And then on top of that, like I'm trying new foods. So it's like, ooh, I'm excited to try that recipe instead of like wanting something that I already had before. So it was actually my birthday this past weekend on Saturday, so I did not eat vegan, and that's why I said I was going to only be vegan for a few days. I just ate with my family. I definitely overindulged, and I don't know if I like actually binged. I don't know if I would call it a binge, but I did eat until I couldn't move anymore. The cake was great. And then on Saturday, I had Chipotle. Look, I haven't had Chipotle since pre-pandemic, and someone wanted to send me Chipotle, so they sent me Chipotle and I ate it all for lunch. I thought I wasn't going to, but I ate it all. But then for dinner, I didn't really eat anything anyways. I only like snacked on like Skinny Pops. So I didn't really like overeat. 3-4 days later, my weight is still the same as last week. I have literally nothing to lose after that. So I didn't really feel guilty. It is my birthday weekend, but I want to be honest and let you know that that's what happened. So for the month of February, I have already ran 31 miles, which is 50 kilometers. For the year, I ran 120 miles so far, which equals 194 kilometers. I'm really excited. I'm almost at 200K. Next week's weekly challenge is a little bit different. It is 5K a day. I was gonna do something interesting. There's someone on Gymshark's Facebook group. He was suggesting like 5K a day. It could be biking, it could be walking, just like how we all thought, but he's like, you can also do like 5K words a day to write, or like read 5,000 words there's like 87 minutes in 5,000 seconds. So what can you do for 87 minutes? I was like, oh, that's interesting. What can I do for 86 minutes? That's a long time. I believe 5K is 3 miles, 3.2 miles. I don't want to like publicly say it and not do it, but I guess I've done that on this Gymshark 66 challenge anyways. So I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm going to run 5K. It's easy for me because I run at least 2 miles a day, sometimes 3, 4, and 5. And then I'm gonna walk 3 miles at night or in the afternoon. I don't tell you how I feel about that. Like, oh man, when I dreaded thinking about like running every single day, I was like, I don't even know. I don't even want to say that that's what I'm gonna do. But here I am, enjoying it. Haven't missed a day. Don't plan on missing a day for a while. I'm on day 41. Sorry this video is not as exciting as I hoped it to be, but I hope you got some ideas for vegan recipes, vegan products that you guys want to try. Just be inspired. We are now 2/3 done with the Gymshark 66 challenge. We only have a few weeks left for the challenge, which is honestly super crazy to me that we're almost done. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you guys next time.